Hello everyone, I'm Jhon Escorcia, a first-year student of the PhD in Urban and Regional Development, and today I will introduce you to my research. My work is framed within the international sustainability agenda towards the achievement of inclusive, safe, sustainable, and resilient cities in a zero-carbon scenario. To make my research relevant in this broad topic, I had to first find the gaps in the body of knowledge through a literature review in which I defined a combination of keywords to describe perfectly the framework of my research. Further, I had to select the most relevant work and then to execute an analysis with natural language processing in which I made a bibliometric network to define the state of the art. Here you can see the results of the network in which, wait. Okay, I think that we should be much more conscious about our actual context. The last months, humanity have had to face the COVID outbreak, pandemic. This should change everything, no? Well, let's see. This emergency has affected cities and people from all over the world. For instance, the World Bank estimates that by the end of 2021, over 100 million of people will have been pushed into conditions of extreme poverty by the effects of the pandemic, and this is just one of a series of negative impacts of this outbreak. So, with this in mind, I think that this variable shouldn't be outside of the equation, right? Of course it shouldn't. Then I had to redefine the literature review in order to add this new variable into the framework and then actually define the state of the art of my field of interest. Further, I was able to execute the same methodology of the bibliometric analysis. In this network, we can say first, the complexity of the connections among all the different variables related to the urban life, and second, since COVID-19 is the central node of the network, we can evidence that these phenomena have had an impact over the different dimensions of the urban life. From all the dimensions, I have decided to approach my research from the problem of housing. This is connected to sustainability topics, resilience, some other related to safety and inclusion, but also it has a huge gap, and it's that the body of literature is not connecting it to the perspective of zero carbon development, and from this is where I want to start my work. With my research, I want to answer the question how to evaluate the development of zero-carbon housing projects in the post-pandemic context within the whole framework of sustainability. For the methodological approach, I have thought in the integration of evaluation of performance indicators, multicriteria assessment, stakeholders engagement, surveys and interviews, geographic information systems, and capabilities of machine learning and data science. At the end, the objective of my research is to provide a tool to evaluate social housing development strategies in a zero-carbon scenario within the sustainability framework, as a support for the decision-making process in the post-pandemic context. Thanks for your attention.